Hello, everybody. Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy, and always here with my husband, Noel. He's in the background running those graphics and taking care of our cameras for us. Good morning, Lori. Hello, Southern Charm. Forgotten Memories. Hey, everybody. Let's glow. That's right. Okay, so we have a loaded auction tab, but I also have about 25 random items, too. So we're going to go back and forth a little bit. We'll get over to pre-bids in just a few minutes here. We're going to do a couple of items and then go to pre-bids. Hello, Swamp Chick. Thank you so much, Lori. I appreciate that. So shipping is $4.50. All auctions start at $1. Get your pre-bids in now. Like I said, we're going to go over there and start just really focusing on those in a little while. And we'll probably alternate between pre-bids and random. So we got a lot of cool stuff. Everything glows today, so you are guaranteed to have glow. Check the show notes because we always put some coupon codes in our show notes for you so you can save a little bit of money today. And with that, let's just jump right into it. So we are going to just kick it off. We're going to start slow. We are going to start with some salt and pepper shakers. Let me find those here on our list. And I did not put a lot in the bin. We're pulling back on our bin items just a bit, so you will not see a whole lot in our bin today. Let's see. Let's do these salt and pepper shakers. And everything you see behind me is going to be run at some point today. So check these out. We have silver plated tops on these. I love the design. They're just so classic and so beautiful. And of course, you know we're going to put them in the glow box for you. And my looking for my tape measure. It is not sitting where it's supposed to be. So check those out. Let's put those in the glow box. While they're there, I'm going to run and grab my tape measure really quick so I can give you a measurement. We'll switch over there so you can see how beautiful that is. And we're going to get those running. Honey, you want to go ahead and start those for us? Here's my tape measure. You guys, my studio is a disaster. We are moving everything around and nothing is where it belongs. All right. We're going to go ahead and do 10 seconds, 5-second restart, $1 start, and those are up and running. And they do measure, well, they're about 4.5 inches. Thank you for your bids. Such a pretty glow on those. Welcome in if you're just joining. We're doing great. How are you, the curated collector? Melissa, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to our next item. We're going to do a random item, which I'm still trying to get the hang of going between randoms and listed. Well, let's go ahead and do this one. My favorite glowy glass. You used your card the first time yesterday? Well, great. I'm so happy for that. Thank you. My favorite glowy glass is clear glass because it's like it just packs this surprise that you don't expect it. Then you put it under the light and it just lights up. So let's take a look at this because the design on this is so great. This is early American. So this is EAPG glass. Just making sure I don't have it listed, and I'm going to run it as a random. All right. Look at how beautiful that is. It just looks like strands of pearls or chains. It was awesome. They were shocked that I held all that info. Oh, really? I am so glad. We are like super happy about those. So you guys, if you're wondering what card, what are we talking about? It is our live seller links. I don't have them in the bin, but where did you put them? We had them up here. Here they go. We do have them in our marketplace. They look like this. We customize them for you. And all it takes is one tap of your phone and all of your social information pops up on there. You can link to directly to products on Whatnot or products on any other platform you sell on. All of your selling platforms, all of your socials with one tap. Somebody can just tap their phone and get all that information from you. So these are pretty cool for marketing. We also have phone tags on there. Those are called live seller links and they're in my marketplace if you guys are interested. We also, every Friday, we have them in our bin. Friday, Monday, and Wednesdays. So let's get back to this. Look, doesn't it look like a face almost on this creamer? This one is so pretty. I imagine this sitting on your dresser holding some necklaces or something, just kind of laying out of that. That would be absolutely gorgeous. And take a look at that glow. That one lights up. We're going to get that going here. Good morning, Rawson. And that's up and running right now. Thank you for sharing the show. I appreciate it. So we have this gorgeous EAPG creamer, early American creamer, nice bright glow. Papa's going to get it. Uh-oh. Thanks for your bids. And Heidi with the first purchase. Congratulations.
Thank you for your
Everybody
first
put some ducks in the chat. See, when I remember to say ducks in the chat, then he runs a grab. Me and my husband got to get on the same page here. We got to get on the same wavelength. Let's go ahead and we're going to switch over and do some pre-bids. I know that fairy lamp's popular. We're going to hold off for just a little bit longer on that fairy lamp. But let's go down here and see what we have. Let's start with our strawberry. I thought this was so cool, you guys. This is a paperweight. And it has, my husband and my daughter are talking. I'm like, y'all, we're doing a show here. This is a show. Focus. All right. We have a gorgeous strawberry. Look at the bubbles inside. It almost looks like the little marks on your strawberry, but those are all bubbles on the inside. And then you have your metal stem. How pretty is this? Imagine this underneath your black light. We're going to check out the glow on this. Let's, 3.5. I'll say, let me measure it. 3.5 inches long. And look at that. It lights up. Have you ever seen a glowy strawberry? If not, you have now. And we're going to get that going. Right now, up and going. Thank you for your bids. I have so much fun searching for these glowy things every month as I'm like going through antique stores and just some of the stuff you never expect. Nellie with the first purchase. Ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Let's do this Viking glass. This one is pretty. One of the things I try to do as best as I can is to get various colors of glass for this show. Even though the clear is my favorite, and I kind of tend to lean that way a little bit more, I still do try to look for the blues, the purples, the reds. And of course, you know, the red is all that amberina. This one is absolutely gorgeous. This is Viking. It is a candy dish. Has the yellow handle here. You've got that orangish red color, and it looks like a heart. How pretty is that? That it looks like a heart there. That is your bottom. Very smooth pontil mark. I'm going to go ahead and pop that into our box, but even under all the lights, you can see the glow. Let me put it in the box and see how it lights up there. Oh, that is beautiful. All around the rim. So you've got the handle really pops behind the handle, and then all around the rim, you get this gorgeous glow. And that's going right now. Thank you for your bids. Such a nice Viking piece. Swamp Chick, thank you, thank you. Keep going here. Let's do a Fenton. We have a few Fenton pieces today. Let's do, here it is. Let's do this one. We have a very little swung vase of Fenton. This is custard glass. So it is a bud vase. I love the little fingers up here at the top, little ruffled edge. And of course, all of Fenton, not all of it, a lot of Fenton is hand painted. This one is signed. So we've got all of our beautiful flowers on there. We've got that gorgeous top. And it is signed. Let me see if we can zoom in and see who signed that, because I know Fenton collectors, you guys know, those of you who collect Fenton, you know a lot of these artists. This looks like S. Fisher there. This is 8.5 inches tall. Those beautiful flowers. Oh my gosh. Wait till you see this one. Let's switch it. Look at that. I can't even get the camera to focus in. That glow is so strong on this. It is just popping. And it's go up and running right now. Fenton signed, hand painted bud vase. And who got that? I had to run in. Swamp Chick. Thank you so much, Swamp Chick. All right, here. We're working from the bottom up. Let's see here. All right. You guys, I am so sorry. My daughter brought Mexican down here, leftover Mexican food. It is making me nauseous, the smell of it. Give me 1 second. Can you mute me really quick, please? I don't know about you guys. Some days I'm cool, but sometimes leftovers. She brought it down here. I'm like, girl, you got to take that out of here. I can't do the show smelling that. Okay, let's take a look at this milk glass. Did you guys know that milk glass glows? I say this all the time, and I've shown it a lot. We've got 2 of these plates. One's cats and one's dogs. So we are going to do the kitty cats. So this is Westmoreland. This is really old Westmoreland. So you have the kitty cats, and you have a little bit of paint wear around the edges. Let's show you here so you can see it up close. Look at those adorable cats. Now you can see around here, at one point they had a little bit of paint. It has wore off over the years. This is over 100 years old. Is there a ring of fire? I'm having a hard time seeing that. It does glow though, so I do know it is old, and it is early 1900s. Let's see. We'll show you from here because it does better with the flashlight. Look at all the green. Trying to bring a little bit of variety, not just a straight up glowy glass, but now we have a little bit of milk glass going here. We're going to go ahead and run it. It's going right now. Thank you for your bids. When I got this lot, I bought a whole bunch of milk glass at auction. There was one just like this that had owls. I swiped that out for my own personal collection. I really like the owls. The red unicorn, and I think that may have been a first purchase. Ducks in the chat, please.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Let's see what, you guys, I was so excited about this piece. So excited. I got it and I'm like, not only is this unique, it's a rooster and it glows. I just thought this was like the coolest piece to bring to the show. And it's heavy. You can do a workout with this. Look at how beautiful this piece is. I have felt all over it and I cannot find any like flea bites or anything on all of the edges. Let's move this back so you can see it. Nice, big, thick, chunky piece of glass. It is that rooster and it is blue. It is absolutely stunning. And you know what's so cool about this? It is somewhat hollow. Oh, I'm gonna point this out in a second. There's somewhat hollow. So how cool would it be to put some lights on the inside of that? You could see that green coming up there already. Now I want to point this out. This looks like it's internal. I don't know if you guys can see that. There is a line here. I can feel it raised, but it's not like a crack on the outside, and I cannot feel it on the inside. So I do not know if that is part of when it was made, if this is after a straw mark. So I'm not sure, but I did want to point that out. It does not appear to be crack-like though. So wanted to make sure you guys knew about that. Let's take a look at this under the lights. This thing is 9 inches tall at the top and you can get a workout with it. Let's see how this lights up. Imagine that in your cabinet, somewhere where you have some UV on it. We can't even fit it all the way into our camera. That is going right now. 10 seconds, dollar start. You're a big blue rooster. Southern Charm, almost said it. Thank you so much for your bids. And Southern Charm, thank you so much. That is heading to you.
Thank you.
Let's see, what do we have next? How about a Fenton? We have a few small Fenton figurines. And this one is a swan. So I usually will do swans in my Timeless and Elegant show because I think swans are elegant, right? You got those long, beautiful necks. But we have a couple of them here because I found some glowy swans. And of course, I got to go in the glowy show. So this one is a Fenton. We will show you the sticker on the bottom. So you have a clear Fenton swan. It is your figurine. Let's switch cameras here. There is your Fenton sticker on there. So you know it is legit. And you have that elegant, graceful swan. It does stand about 4 inches tall. And we're going to throw it in our glowy box. Oh, wow. Check that out. This is almost the same glass as the Fenton bears that light up, but this one's a swan. And that just bright green, running right now. This is the kind that you can just put on a shelf and then surprise somebody with it. Like they have no clue. They just think it's a pretty swan. And then boom, put that light on there. And Kendra, with the first purchase, put some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Thank you so much. How about a flower frog? You know what? Everybody needs a good flower frog every now and then. And this one is really great. Let's see. I'm kind of checking it out. It may be a little bit rough around the edges. It is your standard flower frog, but it glows. So think about putting some hat pins in this, or you can use it, put some ephemera in there, put those little like holders and stick your ephemera in it. It does measure about 3 inches in diameter. And of course, it's going to glow really, really pretty. And that is up and running. If you have any glass like flowers on stems, you throw that in there. You use it for pens. That's a great idea. I need you guys to tell me these things because I run out of ideas. A monster mama, congratulations. That would be perfect. It is like just the right size to put pens in. See, now I need to go buy me one. Now that you've said that, I need to go buy me one. Southern Charm, did you do too? Awesome. Let's do another swan. Now this swan my husband found. I got to give him some credit. He did really good this time on this one. And I debated. I almost didn't buy it. I am not sure who makes it. It is an Amberina swan. Excuse me. You can see about how the size of it, how it fits in my hand, 5 inches long. I want you to take a look at it up close. Very different look than the Fenton one. So I'm, again, not sure who makes this. That would be up to you to do the research on that. It is beautiful. A lot of times you'll find these and the little beak is chipped, but here it's perfect. I'm not finding anything wrong with it. And the glow on this is stunning. Let's take a look. Look at that glow. It is even more beautiful in person. You have the deep dark red. So right in here, there is no glow. It is just deep dark red. And then you have that gorgeous orange all the way around. And I got to show you the butt. Look at this. Look at the glow on it. It's hard to see on camera, but you got these little spots on its behind. It is adorable. And that's running right now. That whole neck, the bottom of it just lights up a bright, bright orange. His fanny's on fire. That's it. His fanny's on fire. It's like spotty, like on the back. It's so cute. Sometimes I don't think the cameras do it justice. Swamp Chick, congratulations.
Thank you.
let's go to, let's do a Boyd piece. Do we have any people who love cats here? This is a Boyd glass, and it is actually marked. I will show you the mark on that. And at first glance, you're like, that glows? I would never expect that this piece to glow because it looks like slide glass. It may be slide glass. I don't know. I do know it's Boyd. And let's take a look. I want to show you the mark. So if you can see there, we have the B on there. Good. You might need to zoom in, but it is marked. And then here is your bottom, a little bit of a ponto mark down there. And then just look at the beauty in this. The greens, the whites. I don't know if it's how good it's gonna show here. Uh-oh, there it goes. Look at, you can already see some red popping out, and I have a million lights on in the house already. Let's see what happens when we put it in the glow box. Oh, that is so cool. I hope it's picking up the reds on the camera. It is. So you have spots of red popping out throughout that. So it's not this big bright green, but throughout it, you just have all these little spots of red showing up. It is so beautiful. It looks like it has fire running throughout it. We're going to go ahead and run that. It is a kitten on a pillow. Trying to see if I can kind of turn it around so you can see different spots there on its chest. So it's just different parts of where the glass is in there that lights up and just looks like fire running through it. And Treasure with the first purchase. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Let's do an imperial glass piece. I love the coloring on this one. Look at this. This is in mint condition. It is a gorgeous candy dish. The color on this is like I almost want to say like a sea teal green color. It is iridescent. It is absolutely stunning piece. It's imperial glass. There you go. Look at the design on that. So beautiful. You get the light on there, and you're going to get the kind of carnival glass, all the different like oranges and blues reflecting off there. And it does have glow to it. It is gorgeous piece. It is in wonderful shape. There is your mark down there on the bottom. 5 inches tall. It is in perfect condition. And wait till you see the glow. Look at that. I can't even, it is just like so bright. So not only is it beautiful just looking at it, I mean, you put it under that glow. Running right now, 10 seconds. This is, when you say a glower, this is absolutely a glower. This is one that is just really bright. And Treasures on Main, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's do, all right. We're going to do a random really quick here. So let me find that listing to get it ready. There it is. Let's do this piece here. Now, this one has a call out, you guys, but I still picked it up anyways because the glow on this is amazing. It is Vaseline glass. Even with the call out, you can put it in the back. You can put it on your shelf. Nobody would ever know. I couldn't pass it up. I still think there's some pieces that the imperfections are passable. They're okay. So we have a piece of Vaseline glass here. It is a gorgeous picture. Look at that. Now the call out, I don't know if you can see it right there. We will show you up close so you know exactly what you may be bidding on. Okay, so the call out there, no, you're going to show from the top. We can't see it from the top. I wish he would get his act in order. There you go, right there. It is chipped right here above my finger. There is a chip. And it kind of comes down just a little bit on the side. There's a little crack line. That is the call out here. Other than that, absolutely stunning picture. You can put it like that on your shelf, fill it up. Nobody would ever know. Even the side with the crack, if you're looking at it that way, you can't really see. And there it is right there. So now you know what's wrong with it. But let's take a look at the glow on this. Stunning picture. And it stands. It is a good size. 8 inches tall. Vaseline glass. Oh my goodness. Wait till you see that. I don't even know if the camera's going to focus in on that one. Look, that is all glow. All glow there. Running right now. Beautiful Vaseline glass pitcher. Does have a little chip, but it is still a glower. Still a beautiful piece. Thank you for your bids. If it glows, it goes. I love the name. Thanks for your bids. And if it goes, it glows. Thank you so much. That's heading to you.
On its way to you.
Tight fit into our black box there. All right. Good morning, Redneck Pickin'. How are you doing? Let's do let's do a piece of blue glass. Have we done any blue yet this morning? I don't think we have. Let's do this. Oh, we have? Okay. Let's do this Ellie Smith one. You know, it's almost the 4th of July. This is the 4th of July piece of glowy glass. It is an Ellie Smith goblet, but you can use it as a compote. You can put jewelry or vanity items in there, anything you want. And it has the eagle on it. My husband's like, put marshmallows in there. That would actually look cute to fill this up with marshmallows. Let's switch cameras so we can see that eagle. Right there. Look at that eagle. Perfect for the 4th of July. Or maybe you just have somebody who's done some military service and this would be a great thing to put in a man cave. And of course it glows. Now blue glass, you never know exactly how that glow is going to look. Sometimes it's a little murky. Sometimes it's a little bit brighter. This one is more of a murky swamp-like green. Let's see if I can help it out a little bit. Put a flashlight on there. You can see the glow on there with that eagle in the background. That is 6.5 inches tall. So beautiful. You get that swampy, glowy green on it. Thank you for your bids. Shalom. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's do some Amberina. Amberina seems to be a super popular glowy glass for people besides uranium. Everybody loves uranium. And I do have 2 uranium pieces today. We will get to those. But other than uranium, Amberina probably I would say comes in as at the number 2 most popular one. So this is a compote. We have the Ellie Smith Moon and Stars. Of course, Ellie Smith, what are they known for? More than anything else is that moon and stars. Beautiful ruffled top. Of course, you got your ombre look with your red going down to your yellow. We'll give you a look up close. I have not found any call outs on this. It is in wonderful shape. And let's see how pretty it looks in that box. Oh, look at the bottom of that lighten up. Absolutely gorgeous. Running right now. I love that. Thank you for your bids. And the Vintage Gypsy Brie. Thank you so much. Is my label going to print here, mister? Oh, there we go. Thank you. All right. Let's see what our next pre-bid is. I have pre-bids on. Let's do another custard basket, another Fenton piece. We already saw how great that custard glass glows. So let's take a look. Does this match? Oh, she already took the vase away. I was going to say, I think this matches the vase really good. So of course you have custard glass. You have all of this beautiful painting all around there. Let's show you who signed this. Let's take a look up close. There is a couple little scuff marks on it. Nothing major. Everything that you would easily be able to get off. So as you can see, little scuff mark here and there. And I love the paint because it has texture to it. It feels really neat. And then we have, are you starting your moon and stars? Awesome. Do I have any? I don't know if I have any more. Not today, I don't think I do. Here is the Fleming. L. Fleming is your artist on this piece here. And then, of course, on the inside of the basket, look at, you have that hand painting too on the inside. Beautiful ruffled edges. And that custard glass always lights up so beautifully. We're going to go ahead and run it right now. Up and going. Signed, Fenton. Thank you for your bids. Oh, we do have one more Moon and Stars coming up. Melissa, thank you so much. It's heading to you.
Thank you.
So let's do that other Moon and Stars. You are very welcome. Thank you for being in the show. I greatly appreciate that. Let's do the other Moon and Stars piece. Since we were just talking about Moon and Stars, look at this one. Don't mention the other. Okay, I won't say anything. Look at this piece. Candy dish, Moon and Stars. It is that gorgeous blue glass, 9 inches tall. We'll take a look up close so you can see there's no chips or cracks. Let me just do the finger check. It feels nice. We'll do a finger check up here too. That beautiful ruffled top. It is in great shape. Fits in there just right. Let's take a look at the glow on this one. Oh, wow, that's looking good. For a piece of blue glass, now this is not the swampy blue. This really lights up a really nice green blue. This is what I find so intriguing about the blue glass, is that you never know if you're going to get the swampy or the bright green with it. And that one is up and running right now. Thank you for your bids. And Ravender with the first purchase.
Thanks you for your first purchase.
Let's do another piece of this milk glass. This is the puppy dogs. We did the kittens a little while ago. We are now going to do the puppy dogs. Not only do you get puppy dogs, you get a squirrel too. Look at this. So you have 3 little dogs up there, but you get a squirrel sitting on a branch. So it's like an extra little bonus. And I like this one because the edges are just a bit different. It's from the kitty cat one. The edges look different. It is a Westmoreland. It is about 7 inches in diameter. Another early 1900s piece. And you do have that green glow going on with that glass. And that is up and running right now. We did a bunny one like this yesterday, which I thought was kind of cute. Thanks for the bids. Shalom, thank you, thank you. All right, I know we have 2 popular items sitting there. Give it another minute or 2. We're going to get to that fairy lamp. We're just going to hold out just a little bit longer, but we're going to get there. Let's run some of these other items. I want to do, and I still have a ton of randoms. I said heck with going back and forth. We're going to do everything listed, then I'll do the randoms. But this one is so unique, you guys. I don't know if you've ever seen a piece like this. This is a Viking head. They call it a pitcher, but I think it's more of a large creamer than it is a pitcher. But I want to show you up close because first glance, you're like, oh yeah, that's a cool creamer. But wait till you see the detail on this. Look at that right there. That is a Viking head. That is you see the beard, the eyes, the hat. And then each foot are actually Viking head feet. So you got 3 feet on here, and they're all Viking heads. How unique and different is that creamer? Gorgeous handle here, really decorative. I'm trying to say, is that another head right there? Oh, look at that. My husband's like, that's another Viking head on the handle. So there's 1, 2, 3, 5 Viking heads hidden within this pitcher creamer. Late 1800s, you guys. When I researched it, it's by Hobbs and Brock Unier. produced around 1876. So a true antique. It has a gorgeous, soft glow to it. Look at that glow. Just a nice, soft glow. The beauty is in all of that detail that's on this one. And that's running right now. Definitely not a piece that you're going to find very often with all of those Viking heads on there. Thank you for your bids. Southern Charm, congratulations. I actually pulled this out and showed it in a show the other day because I thought it was such a cool piece. Not that I was going to sell it the other day, but I'm like, look at this. This is so cool. Okay, we have two swans. I'm not selling them together because they don't technically go together, but I've got to show you the contrast and how cool the contrast is, and then we'll run each of them separately. But I want you to see these two swans together. Look at the contrast on these. So we have the clear base with the red neck and head, and then we have the red base with the clear neck and head. What a cool combination, and having the contrast back and forth like that. I thought that was really neat putting those two together, but we're going to run this one first. So this one is a Duncan Miller, and you have your ruby red base. You've got the beautiful swan neck going on there. This is a little bit thinner. I mean, it's substantial, but it's a little bit thinner than like your Moon and Stars. You know, your Moon and Stars has that really thick glass, tad bit thinner base. Really no flea bites or anything that I'm feeling on this piece. It is about 8 inches long and about 6 inches tall. And on this piece, it is the head and the neck that just glows like crazy. There you go. It's the head and the neck that glows. And that is up and running. And of course, you can already tell the contrast to the other one. The other one is the body that's going to glow. So I thought that just those two pieces were so cool. Picked them up at separate times, didn't buy them together, but I just love pairing things together like that. Amanda with the first purchase, everybody. Ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Let's run the other guy now. This one again is a quite a bit bigger. So now you have your red head and neck and your base. I would probably say that this is like a not a celery dish, maybe possibly a celery dish, candy dish. I mean, obviously you can use it for whatever you would want. Let's see, I got to pull it back so it fits in here. So it is New Martinsville, so a completely different company that makes it. Yeah, I love that they're opposite. That's what drew me, and I found them at different times. But then I got them home and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. So this is New Martinsville, 10 inches long, really great shape. I am not finding any call outs. The little beak is in perfect shape. And this one is going to, let's see, there you can see its beautiful neck, how elegant that is. This one is going to be the opposite. Now the clear glass on here is what's going to light up and glow versus the head. See if we can fit it in that camera. There you go. So now you have the body that's glowing this time. And that's running right now. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. We are doing all glowy glass. Starts at $1 today. $4.50 shipping. And if you are new and have never bought from me or never bought from Whatnot before, check those show notes. Thank you for your bids. And Alicia with the first purchase. Ducks in the chat, everybody.
Thank you for your first purchase.
You guys, I'm super excited. We are moving our studios around. So if you've never used a code, what you need to do is just copy the code that's in the show notes. Just copy. And then if you open your, where is it, down here, and you go into your wallet, there should be a space at the very bottom of your wallet. And you just paste it in there. It says promo and hit apply. And then what it'll do is to your very next purchase, that discount will be applied to the next purchase you make. So here's the other thing, you guys. If you're kind of like holding out, you're like, oh, I like this, but I think this item's going to go for more and I want to save my coupon for the higher priced item. Just don't put the code in until right before the item comes up that you really, really want. So you're saving money on the one that you want to save on. Thank you so much, Vintage Gypsy Brie. I appreciate that. All right, you guys, let's go ahead. We're going to do one of the bid. We have 2 items here that seem super popular in the pre-bids. We're going to do one of them right now. Then we'll get to the other. Let's do the Mosser cat. This guy is so cute. Of course, you just look at it and you know that's going to glow. But it is our Mosser cat. Let's see him up close. Look at him. You have little white tips on his ears. How adorable. A little bit lighter around its feet. There are no chips or cracks that I am aware of. Look at the colors just bouncing off him from the light. We do have your Mosser sticker. Very faded, but it does say Mosser on it. That's how I know it is Mosser, besides a little bit of research. It is so cute. Wait till you see the glow. It stands 3 inches tall, and it glows beautifully. Look at that. You can't even, it almost, the glow is so bright, it just takes out that you can't see all the details because of that glow on the camera. It's running right now. I appreciate your pre-bids on that. If you guys like these little miniatures, I have quite a few more glowy ones, Fenton, that I'll be bringing into these shows as we move on with these shows. And we do have another one I don't even think I listed that we're not a Mosser, but if it glows, it goes. It's going to you.
Thank you.
Let's do this guy. This is another cute one. I don't think I have him listed. Let's see. This is our turtle. It is a Fenton turtle that glows. Nope, I do not have it listed. So we are going to go ahead and run it as a random. So this is just going to be a random item, but look at this turtle, you guys. If you like the little figurines, the glass figurines that light up, this is so cute. I want to show you up close so you can see the detail. Hand-painted Fenton, purple glass, and look at that turtle shell. How beautiful is that? All hand-painted. We have an original Fenton sticker down there on the bottom. So cute. Let's see the glow on this guy. I love turtles. And this one is so pretty. Wait till you see this light up. Look at that. You would never expect it. Purple is one of those ones that's usually murky green. This one is just really bright. Running right now. This is a Fenton. Thank you, Faye West. I like the turtle too. I have a mouse also. The mouse doesn't glow. And I have to say, out of the pieces I was able to pick up, I'm torn between the turtle and the mouse. We did a hippo yesterday. So I did a show last night that had a hippo that was really cute. Thank you for your bids. And Swamp Chick, that is heading to you. Congratulations. That is a cutie pie. We have a friend that lives in Texas, in El Paso actually, and he has turtles. Like he has a whole turtle enclosure in his backyard. I think it's the coolest thing. Like he just goes out and watches his turtles. There's like, I don't know, eight or so of them in this enclosure. And it's a pretty decent size. It is cool. Like when we go and visit, it's just one of those things that you don't expect to walk into somebody's backyard and see a whole turtle enclosure. So it's pretty neat. Let's do, okay, my husband's trying to tell me to do a certain item. What do you want me to run? The elephant. Oh, let's do this elephant. This is another random. Let's run the elephant. We're going to go from turtles to elephants here. This is pretty. Swamp Chick, are you here? I think you had one of these. I could have swore I was watching your show and I saw that you had one of these. And I got it. You did, yes. Did you know it glows? It glows like crazy. It's so cool. So I got excited though. I saw yours. I'm like, I have that piece too. So it is a candy dish or like a trinket dish with your elephant. Elephants have trunks, turtles don't. Elephant on top. Let's take a look up close. Look at that. I love the texture on there. It's just so pretty. But you've got your elephant up there. It is like a trinket box. The rim feels great. It is in really good shape. I am not sure who makes this one. Swamp Chick, if you did research and you know who makes it, let me know. I don't know. you just had in your 10K show. Yeah, I remember like you were holding this up, and I was like, that's so cool. Mating season. Oh, oh, how cool! We used to live in Georgia, and we'd see the sea turtles. Never lived a place where there's elephants naturally. But check this guy out. Let's look at him in our glow box. This is a really unique piece to add to your collection. Look at that glow. All right, so supposedly, now I didn't do the research, but this supposedly is a type of Vaseline powder jar. But that's going to be up to you guys to research it and determine the exact. I'm just telling you, this is an awesome glowy elephant jar. Thank you for your bids. Thank you, thank you. And Nathan with the first purchase. Ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Thank you very much. Let's do another item that we have listed here. Let's do, okay. My husband's over here. He's like, do this one, do this one. All right. My love, what do you want me to do? I'll run whatever you tell me to run. The Indian head. This is not an Indian head. This is a dog. Oh, this one. Oh, he wants me to run this one. Okay. We have 2 pieces of straight up uranium glass. Now, I know everybody loves uranium glass, but we know it glows. I don't pick it up that often because I like the surprise pieces, but I do have 2 pieces of uranium. And look at this. How unique is this? So you have your rope. This is leather. I don't know if it's real leather or not. With this band around, and it is an Indian head on it. And it is like a goblet or some type of a cup that you can hang up. You can set it down, use it as a vase. But how cool is this uranium piece? Let me show you up close. I do not know the metal on this.
That's the party glass for you to hang it around your neck and keep a black light.
I like vintage Gypsy Brie. You can hang it, put a plant in it. I love that. And look, you're going to even get a piece of string. How cool is that? Let's take a look at the glow on this one. And let me show you the back really quick. You probably could take that off if you needed to wash it or you didn't want it on there for some reason. It looks like that slides right off. I did not disassemble that. And we have a soft green glow going on really deep on the base of that one. Let's see if I can throw the light on there. And yeah, once you throw your light, it gets a little bit better. We're going to go ahead and get that going. This was one that he picked out from the antique store when we go shopping. And he always wants to take more credit. Like when he picks something out, he's like, I got that. I found that. Thanks for your bids. You understand that? Amanda, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, Dragonfly, good morning.
I want to take a look at this this hobnail bowl. There is a small internal crack, which I will tell you. I put it in the show notes. But I thought this was such a gorgeous bowl. I found this one, not my husband. I found this one, and I love the look of it. First of all, just look at this. How pretty. You're late. It's okay. We're maybe about halfway through. There's still a lot of cool stuff coming still. Look how pretty this is. It reminds me just like of a gorgeous, elegant piece of crystal. How beautiful is this bowl? I love all of these little bubbles that kind of come together. This is the inside. I am going to show you that little crack. So let's see if I can find it. Hold on. I just got to turn it to the right way till I can see it. Oh, great. Now, where is it? There is a small line. See, I'm even having a hard time finding it. Oh, there. I think it's right there. Okay. Right here, there is a little line on the inside. I cannot feel it, but I can see a line going on the inside. I'm not even sure. The camera's barely picking it up, but it is there. All right. Okay. I'm like, I can't get it. So that is, I can't, it does, it blends right in. So there's no chips, there's nothing, major flaws, but there is a little line on the inside. So now that you know that, let's take a look at this. It is 8 inches in diameter. So this would make a great like fruit bowl size. Even if you have other glowy, fill it with marbles. How cool would that be with glowy marbles? Look at the glow on that. Let's see if I can position that a little bit better in the camera. There we go. How beautiful. And it really does light up gorgeous. Love all the little bubbles on there. Thanks for your bids. I should have marked it. Usually if I know there's a call out, I mark them with painter's tape. I should have marked it so I could have found it faster, but we're good. All's good. So for the coupon, copy the code. Once you copy the code, and then you open up your wallet, and down at the very bottom of your wallet, it says promo, paste that code in there. That was the first purchase. Ducks in the chat for Maeve's mom. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Let's do a few random pieces here. We have, let's do a smaller piece and then you want me to do that? All right. My husband says it's time for the fairy lamp. You guys ready for the fairy lamp? He says it's time. We'll do the fairy lamp. I guess he's in charge. I think I'm in charge, but we'll let him think. Okay, you guys, we have an Amberina fairy lamp. I know you saw the pictures. We got quite a few pre-bids on this one. If you have your coupon codes, now's the time to use it. He forgot, yes. I am going to show you all the pieces of this. So this is it put together. It does measure, let me pin it so you can see. 5 inches tall. So we are at just shy of 5 inches. Oh, no, yeah, it's just size. So let's say 4 3/4. I'm off just a bit. 4 3/4. No chips or cracks. So we've got your top. It feels nice and smooth. Well, that is that side. Then you have your base here. That just needs a little cleaning. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a little sticker residue. And I am not feeling anything that I need to call out on this guy. So beautiful. Let's check out the glow on this one. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I got to set it up just right here. Let's see. There we go. Oh man, that is so pretty. All right, let's take a look at that glow. Oh, look at that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get this going. This is the big one. I'm going to run this for 15 seconds just to make sure all you Android users have fair chance to get in on this. 15 seconds. This is running right now. It's going. Look at that glow. That whole thing lights up with that Amberina fire. So beautiful. Thank you for your bids. Thank you, thank you. Fairy lamps are hard to come by. And wind me with the first purchase. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your
Ducks in the
first
chat,
purchase.
everybody. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's do my last listed item here. We are going to do, this is another EAPG glass compote that I put where? Here. I put it right here. We have a bunch of randoms left, so don't go nowhere. I still have a lot of random stuff to do. This one is so pretty. So you have what looks to be a basic bowl, right? But on the inside, you've got those flowers in there. You have 3 feet. Everything is better with 3 feet. Just is. Trust me on that. And you've got this gorgeous design around the edges and the most adorable little handles. Look at how pretty that is. You can look at it just like this, love the feet on that, and appreciate the beauty of it just like that. It is 6.5 inches in diameter, or you can pop it into your glow cabinet and appreciate how gorgeous that green is. Let's see if I can, a little off center there. There we go. We're going to go ahead and run that. And let me drop it back down. We're going to go to 10 seconds. Do our normal 10 seconds. That's running right now. These ones are always my favorite. The clear glass that glows is just because you don't expect it. It's always that surprise. And Laura with the first purchase. Congratulations.
Thank you for your
Ducks in the
first
chat,
purchase.
please. Let's do everything else we have. We have a piece of uranium we're going to get to very quickly. Let me throw some of these up here so you can start to see it. Let's do this piece. This one I thought was pretty unusual. How often do you see a mix of amber and clear glass? First of all, you don't see it that often. And particularly in the reverse. Normally your handles are clear and the rest of your item is whatever color it is. But we have a divided dish here. So you have your three pieces with this beautiful, elegant amber handle on there. Let's take a look from the top. All right, I was going to show you from the side, but that's okay. And there you got your handle. Let's see a measurement on this. It is about a 7-inch diameter. And let's check out the glow. Look at that light up. That whole clear bottom lights up. And then you just got that added extra touch of that amber glass handle. Such a unique piece. It is far different. You usually don't see the amber handles mixed in with that clear glass like that. That is running. Thank you so much for your bids. I appreciate that. And we have Lake Erie Vintage rating with a party of 12. Jen McVintage, thank you so much for that purchase.
Thank you.
Welcome in, Raiders! Grab your hats and step into Zoe's Treasures, where the relics aren't cursed. They are for sale.
Lake Erie Vintage, the polish picker. Hello, Lake Erie Vintage. Thank you so much for bringing your friends over here. Y'all, my name's Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures. We are doing a glow show. Everything starts at $1. We are on our random item, so stay tuned for some surprises. You don't know what's about to come up. And Lake Erie Vintage, thank you so much. Please put in the chat who you are, what you do, what you sell, when you sell it, all of those details, so that whoever likes that can go ahead and bookmark and follow you. Thank you so much. And you guys, I can vouch for Lake Erie Vintage. She's amazing. She has great stuff. She's usually on early in the mornings. So she is like, I wake up and I see her on way early in the mornings is usually when her shows are. All right, what are we going to do now? Let's do some purple. I don't think we've done a whole lot of purple today. She is great. Okay, look at this purple. We have a creamer, mini pitcher, purple. I love the swirl. It looks like that glass that kind of swirls around a little bit here. So you've got just like the lines. It looks like they just kind of pulled and swirled it. Purple pitcher, you can use it as a vase. You can actually use it for, it's totally usable to put drinks in there, whatever liquid. And what I love about the purple glass, it reminds me of a Florida swamp. Purple always gives you that swampy green. Look at that. It's getting a little washed out, but it is a nice swampy green going on there. For some reason, our cameras are not picking it up. Let's see if I can get it with the light a bit better. There you go. Once I get my light on it a bit better, you can see it. Nice swampy green. That is running right now. You never know which glass is going to glow. It's always a good surprise. Thanks for your bids. Swamp green, that's right. It's swampy green. Purples and blues are typically swampy greens. And Swamp Chick, that is so appropriate. Thank you so much. Purples and blues are usually swampy colored greens, except some blue surprises you. We had one earlier that was a really bright green. And then, of course, you have your clears and your amberinas and all of that are usually your amberinas are the fire, and then your clears usually the red. Of course, everybody knows the uranium. All right, let's do a butter dish. I always in these shows have a butter dish. I am obsessed with glowy butter dishes. So you can be guaranteed that every time we do a glow show, we will have some sort of a butter dish. And we have this one. Gorgeous. Noel he's doing good this morning. And I'll tell you guys, if you saw my space that we're working in, it is a disaster. If you've been in my shows recently, you know that I'm redoing the whole basement in the studio to like expand the business. It's driving me insane. It is just such a mess. But we think we're going to be done by Friday. I think I could debut it on Friday. So Friday, Southern Charm. Right now, I would be embarrassed. It's crazy messy right now. Okay, look at this. We have 3 feet. So gorgeous, the feet on this one. It is a butter dish, but you know what I like about this one? Because it is clear on here, you can use this as a cloche. You can put some type of decor on the inside. Those of you who are far more creative people than I am probably can do the coolest little, like turn this into the coolest cloche type decor. Look at the design on those feet. How elegant is that? It is in wonderful shape. I'm not feeling any flea bites. And think about what you can put in there, what you can change out for the seasons or every holidays. Oh, butter pads would look so awesome in there. They would, a few stacked up. Let's check out the glow on this one. There you go. And it glows really good. It's running right now. A lot of the butter dishes I get are so patterned that they wouldn't make a good cloche. So that's why I got excited about this one, because I think it just opens up a whole new world of possibilities of what you can do with it. And like mother, like daughter with the first purchase. Thank you so much. Everybody, some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
And okay, hold on. I got to handwrite a label. My label didn't print. Give me a second here. I was not prepared to handwrite labels. That was number 8. Thank you. All right. We use a labeler that my husband designed that automatically prints labels for us. And for some reason, that one didn't print. Let's see what's next here. What are we going to do next? I'm going to save the swan. Ooh. Let's do this little blue piece. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Can you guys can see in here still? My husband, my cameraman over here is like, I have no picture. Can you hear me? Yep, we're good. Kathy can hear me. Kathy, yeah, we're good. Okay, so you can't see, but I'm going to keep going because they can see in here. So I'll let you work on that while we keep selling. We may not have cameras, or different cameras, but look at this piece. This is so neat. This is like art glass. You have swirls of different blues in here. I'm going to hold it like this because I think our other camera is not working.
It is working.
Oh, it is working?
I can't see anything.
Okay. So let's go ahead and put it over here. Can you switch to this one? Okay, there we go. Look at the swirls of blue and the blue and the white. How beautiful is this? We do have a little ponto mark down there. Just a gorgeous piece of art glass. You can use it as a little trinket dish. You could put candles in there. And we should be able to switch over. But I'm going to show you a little glow right off the bat here with this piece. And let's go ahead and throw it into our glow box. It is all around the edges there, that glow. So pretty. We're going to go ahead and hit run on this. Thank you for sharing the show. Good morning, Meta Girl. That is running right now. You want just a little touch of glow to put in your house? This would do it right here. Thanks for your bids. The Vintage Gypsy Breed. Thank you, thank you. Let's do a bowl. And then we have, let's see, I'm going to move everything up so you guys can see what's coming here. There we go. All right, let's do this bowl. And then we have everything that's left behind me there to run. This is gorgeous, you guys. We do have some flea bites going around the edge here. But I love just some simple bowls that you can put into your black cabinet. You can fill it up with other things. You always need some things like this. You can also turn it over and use it as a riser. So you can put something on top because it makes a gorgeous, gorgeous base. Maybe I can slow down and talk, right? Base. But I love the visual effect on this. Look at how gorgeous this is. Just to look at it is so beautiful. And of course it glows. There are a few flea bites around the edges, and it is 8.5 inches in diameter. Look at from the top. How pretty is that? And let's check out the glow. This is antique glass. It is an early American glass, and it lights up like crazy. And that is running right now. Thank you so much for your bids. And Mav's mom, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's do a piece of blue. Little oil lamps. I don't know who doesn't love oil lamps, because every time I get them, they usually go pretty quick, and they make it even better when they glow. So we have a blue oil lamp. I'm going to show you up close because it has like an apple design. I'm going to say that's apples on there. Apples and leaves. Southern Charm always makes fun of me because I get my fruits and flowers I get mixed up all the time, but I'm pretty sure those are apples. We do have all the little mechanisms. It does work, so I can turn the handle and see that wick going. We are measuring. Did you just have one of these two, Swamp Chick? We think alike. 4 inches tall. Is it? It's not bananas. You're just messing with me now. And this is another one of the blue. So this is a blue that has the swampy glow. You had it in green too. That is so cool. This is a blue swampy glow to it. And we're going to get that going right now. That is up and running. Oh, my light stopped working. There we go. And if you guys like oil lamps, Dragonfly Neen has a ton of oil lamps. I don't know when she's going to run them, but check her out. She has been doing some amazing vintage lately. Jen McVintage, congratulations. And I happened to be visiting over there the other day and saw an oil lamp collection that she picked up that was pretty much to die for. So if oil lamps are your things, definitely check. There she is right there in the chat. Check it. Check her out, bookmark some of her shows because I'm sure they'll be there coming up soon. Let's do another, like a candy dish. Of course, it's clear because, that's my favorite. But this one is so pretty. Clear with three feet. I want, not at all. It is 100%. It is a cool collection, you guys. I want you to take a look at this pattern here. It is so beautiful. And it not only is it down here, but then you have a space of clear and then you got the pattern again. How gorgeous is that to look at? Let's turn it like this. It's just so pretty. I love the big ruffly edge. We'll take a look at from the top. You got those 3 feet, almost like a triangle shape, which is really cool. And then those 3 feet on the bottom. And it wouldn't be here if it didn't light up green. Look at it go. That's running right now. Think about this mixed in with your crystals on your vanity. Would be so beautiful. That is up and running. Thank you so much for your bids. Jen McVintage, congratulations. All right, I've got to tell you about something else that's coming up. Not mine, it's somebody else's. But I got to check first here. Southern Charm. If you're here, I love pieces with feet too. Absolutely my favorite. Southern Charm, if you're here, the thing you sent me a picture of, the blue piece, is that your Battle of the Best item? If it is, I'm going to talk about it because it's freaking amazing. I am not doing it. Is okay, you guys. Who here wouldn't mind a B-box? Just saying, I don't have any. I have a base. I have a B-box base. Doesn't glow. But if you are on the whole B-box trend, she hasn't posted it yet. But she has a cobalt blue, gorgeous B-box coming up in Battle of the Best. She hasn't posted it, but stay tuned. Go give her a follow. It's Southern Charm 7 right there. If you like bee boxes, that's your chance because it's going to start at just $1. So keep an eye out. If that's your thing, watch it because those things are like freaking like hunting for gold in California. You never find them whatsoever. So there's just a place to go and get it. And here's the story. Every time Southern Charm and I talk, we're friends, and we'll be like just mention something. We'll just say bee box. It's like she has this superpower. The next thing I know, within 2 or 3 days, I get a picture. Check out what I just found. We'll say bread box, and it pops up. She has like this superpower to like zoom in and find the items. There you go. It's going to be posted today. Oh, I did get one fairy lamp. I had to hunt for it really hard. Okay, let's do uranium glass. This is my only other piece of uranium glass. I know she needs to talk to you. She has some power. I keep hoping it's going to rub off on me. You know, we'll just keep being friends. Maybe it rubs off and I'll find things. I did find a really cool piece of uranium glass though. And I love the green. Oh, there we go. Okay, what are we doing? We're going up, we're going down. There we go. All right. Beautiful green. Of course, uranium glass is green, but look at how gorgeous this is. It is in wonderful shape. It is a square bowl candy dish. We do need to go to some estate sales together, except that I can't do the like get up and wait for 3 hours for the estate sales. Let's check out the glow on this. You already know that this is going to go like popping here as soon as I throw it in. Oh my gosh. It's like you think it's going to burn your fingers when you throw it. Look at that. Look at that glow. Running right now. That is I don't know, like a really cool piece of uranium glass. So here's the deal. I would love to do estate sales because I hear everybody what great deals you get. But every time I go, I just can't get past the going 4 hours early to get a number, to wait another couple hours to get in line. And then I get in there and everything's overpriced. Call 88 with the first purchase. Congratulations. Everybody put some ducks in the chat. I'm more of the day 2 or 3 estate sale girly. Like y'all go, you early birds have your time. You can get the fairy lamps, you can get the bee boxes. I will come and sweep up all that stuff behind you when it's on sale. They want to make deals. That's where I'll come in. Dragonfly, we should. I'll let you have the good stuff. I'll sweep up it behind you. I'm totally cool with that. I just can't get the whole hang of the estate sale thing. Some of them are as far as pricing. I went into one a couple of days ago though that wasn't so bad. They actually had like books for $1, like reasonable stuff. So, and I got some old Bibles and hymnals though. I did find that was a good find, but this was like day 3 of an estate sale that I found those. Okay, let's go a little bit easy here. We're going to give my daughter a break on packing. We have 2 very, very old bottles here. We have a crack in one, which I'll show you. These are really neat. They make great if you put a little holder and put your ephemera in them. Now this one does have that crack going down there, but they are still really awesome to hold ephemera, little bud vases, put them on a windowsill. You got your first and only orange Fenton fairy lamp. Oh, congratulations, Kendra. That is amazing. And that is a good price too. So we have those 2 little bottles. They're adorable. They're running right now. They light up green and they're going. Get 2 antique bottles. Make them into bud vases. Put your ephemera in there. If you do vintage bathroom, this would look great. Swamp Chick, congratulations. Those are going
Thank
to you. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Let's do this big guy. You know, I always have a big piece that drives my husband absolutely crazy. I don't know why, because he doesn't do the packing. So I don't know why he cares. Probably because then I complain about packing. That's probably why he cares. But I'm going to do it anyways. You guys, look at this. Look at this beauty here. I don't even think, I could probably fit the base. I'm going to have to take the hurricane off to go into my box. All right. Look at, oh, I know. It's not so bad once you figure this comes off, right? Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I know. tad few rough spots, no chips or anything, but I think it's just rough spots on the bottom from probably somebody setting it on a table and moving it around. Look at the design. It is stunning. It is absolutely stunning. We will ship them apart. Yes, I'm not. It will be taken apart to be shipped. When I say taken apart, the Hurricane's going to come off. So the Hurricane does come off. It is your basic Hurricane top. This is the top, so no wick or anything is in there. That's what you're going to get. This moves, but I can't say for actual functionality. I know the pattern is so gorgeous, isn't it? All right, let's see if I can just fit the bottom. Now, the top does not glow. The bottom glows. And we'll see if we can fit it in this glow box. Oh, there we go. I can just fit the bottom in there. So the top, the Hurricane does not glow, but take a look at the bottom here. Look at that glow, all of that glass. How beautiful is that? And we're going to run that starting at $1, you guys, $4.50 shipping, running right now. You will get the Hurricane, doesn't glow. They will be wrapped up great. Thank you so much for your bids. And Melissa, what a great pickup. Congratulations. This is such a beautiful piece.
Thank you.
And that is one that I'm going to put over here for me to pack instead of having my daughter pack. Let me put that Hurricane next to it. All right. Okay, we still have a few pieces left. Let's do this set. Oh, okay. He's telling me the swan. We'll do the swan. Look at the, you guys, you like swans? I know we've had a few swans already, but this one is fantastic. Look at this girl. Look at how beautiful she is. Let me just feel all over her. Make sure we're not. We have a little rough spot. Okay, there's a tiny on her tail feather here. Let's show you up close. There's a little tiny chip on the bottom of her tail feather, right on the tip of my finger. I don't know if you can see it right there. Little tiny chip. It is hard to see. I can feel it with my finger. But look at the beauty in this piece. You get that swan. The beak is fine. Her head, everything is great. A lot of texture. Keep turning her around. Let me give you a measurement really quick. I really like on her head, the texture on her head. I think it gives it. Did I get? I did not Dragonfly, and I love that name. You guys, so the International Man of Mystery. There you go. I have been trying to find a good name that doesn't give his identity away, is one of my new sources. So I am taking after Jeremy, and who else does it? There's a few people, Jeremy and Donatella. They don't name their sources. They give them really cool code names. So we have the Professor, and we also have the International Man of Mystery, who are two more recent like vendor sources for me that have been really helping me out. It's been wonderful. But I know I did not get this one. I actually got this one at an antique store. So this one measures 9 inches, but a lot of the stuff, a lot of the cool things that I have are coming from the International Man of Mystery. So we're going to go ahead and show you the glow. 9 inches long, absolutely stunning swan. And let's check this out. Think about this in your cabinet. Look at that glow. $1, you guys. Nice thick glass. Running right now. See if we can push it back a little. There we go. Get it in the camera. It is a gorgeous piece. It really is. And Laura, thank you so much. This is another one that I will be packing and not letting my daughter. So if you guys don't know, I have a 15-year-old who I have been training to be my shipper. So in order to grow, I got to that point, I need help shipping. So she does really darn good. She does very, very good. She packages and then I put them all in a box. So she does, I put certain items to the side for her that she can ship. But then certain items, I'm like, we need more training. I'm going to work with you on these items. So if you hear me say I'm putting that aside, it's because I want to make sure. Even though nothing is broken. She hasn't broken anything yet or like shipped anything. It hasn't broke. She does a great job. All right, let's do this one. And then we're going to do a really cool candy dish. A really cool candy dish. But how about a mini sugar and creamer? You want granny core? You want elegance? Here you go. You're going to get the tray. You're going to get a sugar, little sugar bowl, and a creamer. Of course, you've got that gold going around the edges. I can't vouch for any, like what kind of gold it is. Gold coloring around the edges. And you've got this gorgeous base. This is EAPG glass. And yeah, it's thick. It's heavy. The pattern is stunning. And the gold trim, you know what? A lot of times you'll find this gold trim and it's a lot, like really wore off. You have a little bit of paint wear here, but it is still in wonderful shape. Let's check out how the glow looks. Oh my, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Every single piece of that lights up. She shouldn't have to do an egg drop for school if she, exactly. If she could pack a package, that should be it. Let's go ahead and get this running right now, up and going. Thank you so much for your bids. I think her hardest thing is getting up during the summertime to be down here for an 8 o'clock show. I think that's her biggest hurdle. Thank you so much. And Laura, that is heading to you. Let's see. Okay, a few pieces left. Let's do another No, I said we're going to do the cool candy jar. Look at this, you guys. Do you like dogs? Look at this dog. I'm going to show you up close because it's hard to see. This is more EAPG glass. This is an antique. First of all, look, is it his face? There it goes. He's like sitting on the side there. Gorgeous dog up on top. You've got this shell design going all around your edges. This is in really great shape. No nicks or cracks. Oh man, it's 4 a.m. I'm not even out of bed at 4. And then of course you have all of the shells going around. You have shells on the handles. Such a beautiful, unique piece here with that dog on top. Think about how fancy your dog would be. If you have like one of those little dogs and you put little treats in here, your dog could be like the most bougiest dog on the block having treats in here. We're going to see how it lights up. Look at that glow. That's going to run right now, up and going. I'm a little confused with the shells and the dog. I'm not quite sure of that design choice, like what made them think of that. I'm loving it. My husband says a sea dog. Never heard of a sea dog, but I still like the look of it. Thank you for your bids. Thank you for sharing this and for coming on in here. I appreciate that. Laura, congratulations. You got the coolest dog shell dish ever. Let's do an Amberina piece. There is a piece of tape. Let's see if I can get the tape off. I left a piece of tape on there. We have a Amberina toothpick holder. So you've got it is your ruby red. Now this one doesn't have the, oh man, that lights up really good. Look at that, you guys. I'll put it in the box, but look at that. Look at how much it lights up. It doesn't have the ombre where it goes from the deep red to the yellow, but it is your Amberina toothpick holder. Love the design. It's your bottom. There's your top. It is in wonderful shape. I'm not seeing any call outs. Let's put it in the glow box. Oh, goodness gracious. That yellow is so beautiful. Look at that glow. Running right now. Very small whiskey glass. That's it. Look at that pattern. Look how pretty that pattern is under the glow. It really pops once you put the glow on it. And Heather, thank you so much. That one is heading to you.
Thank you.
Let's do the big piece, and then we have a couple little pieces. Red glass was made with gold. Is it really? The glass granny, thank you so much. I love hearing like little facts and tidbits of knowledge. I did not know that. So that means what you're telling me is I need to pick up more of it because it's getting harder to find. Thank you. All right, you guys. Look at this picture. This is just not a normal picture. Look at the bottom of this. Look at the feet on this picture. This is like an art piece. This isn't just a picture. It is a piece of art. How often do you find them that are sitting up on 3 feet like that and that are so decorative and so gorgeous? And then, of course, you've got your ruffles along the top. You've got your applied handle. I'm not finding any call-outs on this. And let's see the glow on it. I have to move my riser. This is stunning. This is so pretty. I know, Coastal Peacock, everything glows today. Look at how gorgeous that glow is. And I can't get past the bottom of this picture. I am in love with the bottom. Bougie Margaret, that's right. Think if you're having a party, how cool would a blacklight party be? Just not in the bathroom. Do not put black lights in the bathroom. I was challenged to do that. I did not do it, thankfully, but I have been told you do not want to do that. Heather, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I think my house is pretty clean, but I still wouldn't even do that. What are you saying? Just think. You know what, though, Ross? That's why we limit it. We only do around 50. For the Glow Show, we're around 50. Because it is quite a job, yes, to ship it all. And we mix in some small stuff. I try to be somewhat smart about it. Okay, we have another figurine here. I do not know who makes this cutie pie. It is a little boy with a teddy bear. My grands have been asking. Oh, that's so cool, and it makes them feel fancy. You pour you get the grandkids around 5, 6, 7 years old, and you give them like actual real glass and fancy stuff. It's amazing how delicate and soft and careful that little kids can be when you bring out fancy stuff. It really is. So we do field trips to the body room all the time. I don't want to do a field trip to the body room. Not with the black light. All right, we have a cobalt blue piece here. So it's a little boy or girl with a teddy bear. How stinking adorable is this? There is no maker's mark. I do not know who makes this. I did not research. I was just like, this is cute. I'm buying it, and we're going to put it in the Glow Show. So let's go ahead and stick this. Brittany, good morning. Just out countertop. Oh, just the countertop. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I can do just a countertop. This is another one of those that has a nice swampy glow. It is the deep dark blue, which has a swampy glow to it. And there you go. It is swampy. It isn't your bright, bright green. This guy stands about 3.5 inches tall, and he's running right now. Cute little, I can't tell if it's a girl or boy. A toddler with a teddy bear. There we go. We'll be gender neutral. That's what I'm trying to say. Getting my words mixed up. Thank you so much for your bids. And Swamp Chick, that one is heading to you. Will you, let me see. I'm going to go pull out one more special piece because we're getting to the end and I want to do one more really good special piece. Will you go to where we keep the glowy stuff on the bottom cabinet? I have all of those Fenton pieces. Will you go grab a piece? I don't know what he's going to grab. I have quite a few Fenton pieces that glow. Glowy figurines. Let's see what my husband brings back. We'll show you something else. Field trip. Okay. Let's do another eagle. We had, I think it was an Ellie Smith earlier, we had an eagle goblet. We now have an eagle pitcher. I'm going to have to wait for him to get back to change the cameras though, because I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I can't, I don't know. I wouldn't know what button to press over there. He has like a NASA control center. So I'll tell you about it. We have a really cool pitcher. We have the eagle on it. It is blue glass. It's going to be more of a murky glow. Oh, we have actually it's a little bit little bit brighter than I thought it would be. So this one's really cool. Let's see how tall it is. As soon as he gets back, we'll throw it in the black box. 8 inches tall. We may just run it. See if you can see that. See that glow on there? The whole thing does light up. There is a green glow on it. Is he coming? Oh, he found something. We can switch to the black box now. You got that piece? Okay. All right, you guys, just wait. This is going to be cool. We're going to run it as the last item. We'll sit it up here so you could admire it. And we'll be right back. We'll come to that in a second. Let's take a look at this in the glow box. We have the eagle on there. Another great 4th of July piece. Or a good man cave item. Uranium adds. Does it add health benefits? That is running right now. And it is running. I'm going to have to read about that because that could be a great selling point. It is a donkey. If you guys like donkeys, we got a donkey. Y'all, now you're all saying it in the Shrek voice. I know you are. You're all sitting over there saying donkey in the Shrek voice. We did it to you. You just remember. Coastal Peacock, that's heading to you. That is going to be in your head all day now. We're going to get to it. I'm going to run these last 2 things and we'll do the donkey. Okay, let's do this purple one. Is that that is not Coastal Peacock. I don't know what who does my husband have pictures of on what are you doing over there, mister? I'm going to get all the jealousy coming out in about 2 seconds. That was on his phone.
No.
That's good. That's okay. I'm good with that. All right. That was Misty from Lake Erie Vintage. I know. I'm just giving him a hard time. Yes. Private, hidden folder. Y'all, if you're going to do it right now. Okay. Just saying. I'm not encouraging anything, but be safe. Be safe. We have a crackle glass little creamer here. Let's look at it up close. If you like the crackle glass and you like purple, here you go. We have an applied handle, a rough pontil. I know, y'all, what does that mean? Every time I watch a glass, like a really true glass specialist, I know the pontil. I know that's where they cut it. Oh, it just means that it's hand blown, like if it's rough or if it's smooth. Anyways, that's rough. Rough pontil mark. I just pointed out because I heard the real glass people talk about it. Let's see the glow. This guy stands about 4 inches tall. And it is a swampy glow. It is that purple swamp glow. Running right now. Crackle glass. You can tell for sure that it's hand blown. The high-end glass makers make sure that it's perfectly smooth. Okay, so perfectly smooth is better. Swamp Chick, thank you so much. I have learned so much since being on Whatnot.
On its way to you.
Okay, so perfectly smooth is that's like high end. Like, so if we have perfectly smooth, should be super professional. Rough. So they start rough and then some makers choose to smooth them out. Okay. I'll get to know this stuff. Well, you would think after 2.5 years, I know a whole lot about a lot of things. Not that. All right, before we get to the donkey, we have one more piece. This reminds me of Princess House. I am not sure if it is, but it's very reminiscent of the Princess House flower that you typically see. And it is what officially would be called a tidbit tray, but that's really tiny tidbits. So I would say this is more of a vanity tray. Did you learn crazing from us? Awesome. I probably learned that from Southern Charm. So if I get my hand out of the way, there you go. You can see those gorgeous little flowers. What a pretty ring dish this would make, just to set your rings on there or your earrings on your vanity. It measures probably about 5 inches across. Ooh, look at that. 4 3/4. Maybe, yeah, a Princess House combo. It does very reminiscent, those flowers of Princess House. And let's take a look at the glow because it does have some pretty glow. It's going to be hard to see setting down. Oh, you can see it. It has some really neat glow on it. We're going to go, whoa, what's he doing? He's going crazy over there. Let's go ahead and get this guy going. We're going to do this, and then we'll do the donkey. A ring of fire. Yeah, when you hold the milk glass up and you see the ring of fire, I have a hard time. I have a hard time with that. I'll do more of the green glow test for my milk glass. Heather, congratulations. That one's heading to you.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys, let's do this donkey. Let's do him. This is Fenton. Custard glass. We already know what custard glass is. This is our third piece of the day. This is a hand-painted Fenton by Beth. Let's read it. Well, let's zoom in and let's see. Can we go up? Hand-painted by BRAK. So there you go. If you like a certain person for your Fenton, it is a donkey. Look at that. Look at the ears. Look at those eyes. We have the beautiful hand-painted flowers on the top. It is the custard glass. It is a nice thick piece. It's a donkey, y'all. Donkey. Let's see. 4.25, 4.5 inches tall. It's about 5 inches wide. Let's check out the glow. It's thick. It's thick. Look at that. Oh my God, you guys. Are you ready? This is the last item of the day. I'm about to start it. Let's check out that glow. It's on fire. Look at that. Last item of the day. We're going to run this one for 15 seconds. 5-second restart. And it's going right now. Get yourself a donkey. I can't say what somebody just told me in the red chat about that. They'd kick me off of whatnot if I repeated that. I would sure that would get clipped and it would be like, look what Tracy said. Thank you so much for your bids. I can't say it. Coastal Peacock, congratulations. You got yourself a donkey. Y'all, thank you so much. It has been a great glow show. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate your purchases, talking in the chat, and just getting up early on a Saturday morning to come see the glow show. I saw where someone has hate clipped one of our, oh, that's sad, Millicent. I have not seen that.
Thank you.
I don't know what we can do, but that's awful. Y'all, thank you so much. We're going to go find somebody to raid. I really appreciate you guys. We will be, the next time you can see me, if you're interested, tomorrow night on our podcast, 6:30 p.m. It is myself, I Love Discounts, and Green 13. We're going to be talking about the theories and principles behind pre-listing and random listings. That is on YouTube. It is live, so you can come and ask questions. You're going to get all of our opinions. It's going to be a really good debatable show because I know I do not agree with Green 13 on this, and we're going to have some debate. He'll probably just like obliterate me, but you know, it is what it is. And with that, we're going to go and raid. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. We're going to see Be More Thrifty. Let's put ducks in the chat when we get there, y'all.